Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, where we encourage you guys to keep following the Mavs. And also, we talk Mavs from a fan's perspective. Listen, guys, it is a man. It's probably had the longest day in the history of mankind. It is your boy, Real. And joining me is the man that ain't going to be taking no days off like Hawaii and PG out here. It is your boy, King. What up, man?
Not much, bro. I thought you were gonna be excited. You ain't hear the news and
What's
sit
that?
back.
What's that? What's in sync? Oh, we mean you in sync.
Nah, but we should have a good one today. Let's talk, Mavs.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do all that, man, you already know how we do this, man. Listen, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're into Dallas Mavs content, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button and go ahead and join the Glow Yard family here, man, as we talk Dallas Mavericks. And also, everyone watching today, please do us a huge favor and hit that like button. That'll help it go a long way to build the algorithm up to find more Mav fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard gang. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, man. You ready to get into it, man?
Yes, sir.
So, I know y'all saw the thumbnail. I know a lot of people panicking. I know they probably thinking we saying get rid of this guy. We not. There was an article, of course, on the Smoking Cuban as usual. They always drop a lot of articles we try to touch on. They had an article on there of 3 reasons why the Dallas Mavericks should trade Josh Green. So we're just gonna kind of go through those and then give our take to it, man. And I have another article I found too that King don't know nothing about. I just want to kind of get his take on it. So we're gonna talk about that after the Josh Green article. So let's get into it, man. We're gonna start that thing off, man, with them. Nope, not takeaways. I'm sorry. What we doing? Oh, right. News and rumors, of course. This right here, man, is a pretty interesting article. I have not read it because I wanted to kind of we both can share our our reaction to this together. Make it seem authentic. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it here, man. Make it seem authentic. Listen, man. So this right here, 3 reasons why the Dallas Mavericks should trade Josh Green. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Number 3, they're going from 3 to 1. So number 3, Josh Green is an integral piece of a bigger trade. I think this has been kind of going around here, the interwebs lately, man. A lot of people throwing him into like DeAndre Ayton trades or Miles Turner trades. So let's go ahead and see what they're talking about with this, man. It says throughout last year's trade deadline and into the offseason, Josh Green's name was thrown around in trade rumors for bigger name players to pair next to Luka Doncic. This, of course, happened before Kyrie Irving was traded to Dallas a week before the trade deadline. For many fans, this was a sign that maybe Josh Green was eventually going to be traded for a bigger piece. Green's contract would be considered a hot commodity of any NBA franchise looking for a young player to develop. His rookie deal, however, expires after this coming 2023-24 NBA season. This could be a good selling point for a team that wants to take. This could be a good selling point for a team that wants to take a chance on Green, give up a veteran in the process. If the Mavericks want to express any interest in upgrade at the forward or even the center position, Green would likely need to be thrown into any package. Green could potentially have a huge role heading into 2023-24, being that he could again be a starter. But one thing is clear, Dallas is in dire need of a starting center, and if the Mavericks want to make an offer for a center of their future, they will likely need to include Josh Green. All right, let's see what number 2 say, King. Number 2 says Josh Green's ceiling could be lower than expected. This is interesting. Josh Green's ascent into the NBA role has been very gradual. For a rookie to sophomore year slump to explore onto the exploding onto the scene for the start of the 22-23 season and eventually falling back off. Safe to assume that maybe the Dallas Mavericks have already seen enough of a sample size to want to go their separate ways. Green is just now entering his fourth season in the NBA, so it's hard to judge if we've seen his best version. But many moments through last season, disastrous season, could prove this to be true. Assuming that last season 3-point shooting was just a fluke and that his numbers will drop, it would be virtually hard to play him on the court with Luka Doncic and Kyrie. Green offers a unique ability to be able to create a bit for others and shoot. But if you simply take away his shooting, it makes it hard for him to see the court. Dallas already has a plethora of ball handlers, and having one of Josh Green's caliber could hurt other players' development. Green isn't necessarily the strongest ball handler, and asking him to be a secondary or even primary creator off the bench could prove disastrous if the Mavericks opt to go that route. This is why Green's shooting is of the utmost importance. He said if it were to drop off or simply disappear, it could make him almost unplayable alongside Luka. It's getting interesting. All right, man. It's the number one reason right here. Number one, Dallas cannot afford another Jalen Brunson scenario. Sounds familiar. A scenario that will forever haunt the Mavs fans was Jalen Brunson signing with the New York Knicks. This wasn't even the first time this happened in Dallas history, as two-time MVP Steve Nash would take his talents to Phoenix in the summer of 2004. It would be all too familiar to say that a player with the Dallas Mavericks drafted is now up for a contract extension. Yes, the Mavericks are once again in a similar spot as they were just last season, but this time it's with Josh Green. If the Mavericks want to avoid last season's undoing, then it might be wise to get value for a player who will just leave in free agency. Josh Green is voiced that he would like to stay in Dallas long term and carve out a respectable career here. But the big question is, how do the Mavericks feel about Green? Getting value for Green could be the ideal option if the Mavs are still shopping around for that coveted starting center. Josh Green would now would avoid the dreaded Jalen Brunson scenario and create a path for someone like Derrick Jones Jr. or Omax the reins to a starting role. The Dallas Mavericks have a lot of options when it comes to Josh Green in a crucial offseason. The team has done absolutely wonders to retool and pair Luka with great role players, but it could come down to Josh Green. We'll have to we will no, I'm sorry, we'll have you covered with the latest news and rumors surrounding the Dallas Mavericks this summer. Stay tuned, of course. But yeah, a lot to take out of that king. Go ahead, man. I know you got a lot to say. Go ahead, man. What's on your King Stradamus mind out here, man?
I don't have a much. I don't have much to say.
Listen, man.
We
Just keep.
we I think we've already touched on this. You feel me? I've already gotten to this point. I don't want to say of trading Josh Green, but these scenarios. I think we talked about them already that they're coming up. I don't want to say as deep as Jalen Brunson or Steve Nash. That would be awesome. But if Josh Green takes that step next year, when we sitting here talking about Steve Nash, Jalen Brunson, that would be incredible. But we need to see like some other step from him. He needs to take over something on the team, if that makes sense. Like he has to take over a role. If that's the wing guy, that's like the everyday wing guy that's just defending, knocking down threes, that's fine. If it's the third creator, whatever, like they said, that's fine as well. But he has to like solidify some type of role on this team. We already know he can do a whole bunch of little things when he's confident and all, but he needs to be known for doing one major thing. Like I need to point at Josh Green and say he's going to be able to do that. If we're not there by the trade deadline, I already said you got to explore options to get rid of him, because if you're not going to obviously extend them in the off season or whatever, then you should get the value for him. But as far as getting the starting center, I'm like, I really don't want it to be Ayton, because it sounded like we could have got Ayton for less than him. But that's probably the only center I'm listening to as far as right now Josh Green's name attached to it. Other than that, I just want to see the preseason. I'm pretty sold on Lively right now. I'd really like to see him playing with Luka and Kyrie. I think the more I think about it, in this NBA today, with it being more spaced and all, I'm not worried about him banging as much. Like he's going to be a guy that's going to be a help side defender that's going to help a lot, blocks behind guys and things like that. So I think he's going to be. I think he may be more ready than we think. So I'm like I said, preseason, I'm interested to see that. But it's a good article by Josh Green. I don't think the 3-point percentage is going down. I don't think that was fake.
That's what I was about to ask. We think about that 3-point percentage.
I think that's real. I think that's like Dodo and all. He may not shoot 40%, but he'll shoot over 35%. And I think he'll be fine. I think he'll knock down open threes. He'll do that for the rest of his career. He's training for that. Like I feel like that. If we're talking about what he does in the offseason, I think that's one of the things he definitely does in the offseason. Like we can point and ask about other guys on the team and ask what they do in the offseason, what do you develop and get better at. But I think Josh Green does definitely work on that. So I think that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Like I said, I'm more worried about him being that every day. He got to take Dodo role. Let's keep it real, man. Like he needs to be. I want to be Dodo on the team, man. If not, something close to a Reggie Bullock or something, like somebody where I can say he's that guy now. So it's time for him to take that step.
So let me ask you a question: if he breaks out in some type of form or fashion, are you gonna contribute it to it being a contract year, or do you think he was heading that direction anyway?
Nah, bro, we're young. No, it's no contract. This is first year. It's first contract. I don't do that in the first contract. Rookie contract. There's no contract year. You becoming someone, so I'm fine with that. Like this was later on in his career, something like that. A spurt. But no, this is rookie contract. If he gets there, this is the time where you're supposed to be that guy. So this is where you're supposed to take that chance. And I don't think this is like a bad thing. If he can perform for his contract, I think he can perform whenever. I just want to see if he can perform. That's my question. Like, bro, go out there and do it.
Listening to this article, man. To be honest with you, we're not hearing a lot of chatter of him getting a contract extension. I know right now they're saying, I think it was like a month ago or something, or earlier this. No, it was last month. It was last month. They were talking about Dallas had just started trying to talk to him about a contract extension, but we haven't heard anything else since then. Not gonna lie to you, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting traded
before the season.
Yeah.
For.
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying in general. It would have to be, bro. He gotta be a center, bro. I'm not talking about no trading him. Like they also, trade him for like Bogdan or somebody like that, bro. Like they do something like that. I'm not gonna be there.
What center?
If we end up getting, a Ayton or something like that, because I was gonna kind of go back to remember when any kind of sent us in the group that tweet, saying that he's hearing that one of the top 5 players in 2018 is gonna get traded or whatever. Yeah. And if it's an Ayton or something, man, I mean, depending on what else we give up, I mean,
that's the only. I mean, if we get Ayton and we get Josh Green's involved, we're probably still not getting a first round draft pick, which would be awesome. But who else? Any other centers? Like, are you happy if we trade him for Miles?
No, I don't want it for Miles.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only person I'm actually sitting down and maybe saying, all right, we can trade him.
We can talk if it's Ayton.
Yeah, it's Ayton.
Anybody else, I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, like I don't want him for Capella. Hell no. You feel me? I
don't want Capella for more than a year. If trade for Capella, I'm be mad, bro. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, I don't want Capella for more than a year.
I really don't.
I don't want. Yeah, that's really it, man. It better be DeAndre Ayton. So if that's not the case, then I'd rather let it ride out, and then let's see what we can get at the trade deadline. If we can package him for something else. So.
How would you feel when you trade him?
I mean, I've come to terms. I've come to terms not with trading him, but with the possibility. Me.
Because what are you gauging right now? What are you gauging how Dallas feel about him?
I'm
not hearing nothing. You know what I mean?
They don't know. They want him to show them. I don't think they want to let him go. I think they will pay him, but he has to do it. Like that, Josh Green has to establish himself as something. And I don't mean that you can't be a roller coaster anymore. You got to be a consistent, or even if you consistently 12, a consistent 12 will look good on this team. Like a guy that runs and gets you fit on 50 and 40. 12 with the team, getting you some rebounds and assists and all. Like, he doesn't have to be Superman, but he has to be a role player. At this point, if he's a first round pick role player, he got to start being better than Dodo. You feel me? Like that's the gauge I'm putting it at. I'm putting it at Dodo being an undrafted dude that got to a point
I
in the
just about to say you
team.
would draft it in the first round.
Yeah, and he's drafted first round and he's about to go out of his first contract. He has to be better than Dodo. That's what I feel. So he got to get there. It is pressure. It should be pressure though. Like, he's a first round draft pick, bro. Like, I love Josh Green, but we got to keep it real. Like, people were saying we should have drafted other people. You feel me? I've been a supporter of Josh Green for the longest. If Josh Green wants to show it, he has to show it now, bro. Like, we're moving.
Not just because of the contract, bro, but it's got to be it, bro.
We moving. The team is moving.
We gave up a cornerstone on our team, you know, because we were trying to make, well, not because, but to make room for you to finally take that step and to, you know, give you a bigger role. You know what I mean? So it's got to be the year, man. Either way, if he stays or he doesn't, it's got to be the year for him. You know, so
it sucks. It sucks because of having guys like Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber, you can't take risk on Josh Green. Like, we can't like get the low and like just keep going, because that's why I hate having an extra guy. I hate having those guys on our team, man. Like, guys that don't do too much, because it's a waste of space. Like, I hate wasted spaces. That space could have been used for a young guy. Like I said, we keep throwing around two ways and all that stuff. Like, a Josh Green is a guy that's young, that could be on that bottom rung, that maybe needs more time, and you can actually let him work out a little longer. But because the team is moving now, and because we have Maxi and like Dwight and all that type of stuff, we can't sit and have Josh as well. Like, Josh has to become somebody else that works for the team, because we now have like a Derrick Jones Jr., bro. Like, we don't know for sure what Derrick Jones Jr. is going to do for this team. You feel me? Like, I don't know if Derrick Jones will give me 10. You feel me? I'm not even expecting that. Derrick Jones Jr. to tell you the truth. Like, so that's another guy that's just a spot that's holding it down, that's doing something. Grant Williams, we expect him to do much, but Josh Green got to get a role, man. Like, Jaden Hardy, we don't know what he's going to do. So, like, Josh Green has to get a role. He has to. It's his time. He's the next man up, as I've said before many times.
Man, you know, it's crazy. We talk about this team and the roster getting better over the offseason, but yet we still have a ton of questions, man. That's the crazy part. But yeah. You got anything else you want to add on this?
Nah, man. I believe in Josh Green, though. Shout out to Coy. I know he probably can be in here and all, but I believe in Josh, man. Josh, my guy. You got to do it, man. Like, you got to put my house on it or whatever. And I don't know if I will put my house on it yet, but I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping.
Man, you got into a preseason, man. You don't got to rush it.
Yeah, I would love to see him. I'm excited to see him. How they all do preseason.
Yeah, shout out to analyst, man. He texts me early and asks me how I feel about the roster. I keep telling folks I need to see it first, man. I can't make a prediction because we don't know. We still don't even know if Josh Green is starting or coming off the bench yet. You know what I mean? So we got to see what they decide to do for preseason. All right, man. I got this other story that I found earlier today, and I was like, you know, we can talk about this too. This is something you probably want to talk about. One risk every NBA team should take this season. I think you'll like this, man. Let me just scroll on down here to the Mavs here, man.
Shout out to Zach Buckley.
You said what?
I said shout out to Zach Buckley. He was the guy that wrote it.
Yes, sir. Zach Buckley is the writer of this here article. It's kind of down here, bro. Give me a second here. This is not professional.
You said something about Porzingis.
Oh, did it say something about Porzingis?
Oh, something that said at the top of Boston about Porzingis.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Dallas Mavericks cash in remaining assets for a high-end center.
Sheesh.
Okay, hold on, King. Let's read this and see what they're talking about. Said the Mavericks had a eventful, productive summer, but the one box that's still unchecked is literally a big one. Their center rotation remains entirely uninspiring, as Derek Lively may not be ready to contribute, while Dwight Powell and Rashad Holmes have never been confused for difference-making talents. That's unstable for the White Power. That's why anytime a notable center hits the trade rumor mill, Dallas almost always gets mentioned as a suitor. The summer alone, the Mavs have surfaced in whispers about DeAndre Ayton and Clint Capella. Should someone like Miles Turner or Jakob Poeltl hit the trade block, they would surely be listed amongst their potential landing spots too. While this roster has a clear need at center, a trade will carry risk for a lot of reasons. The Mavs might think they can be really good with Luka and Kyrie leading the way, but they rarely flashed high end potential together last season. Uh,
Yeah, we'll touch that. I
we'll
know,
touch
man.
that. I know you're going to say something. Plus a deal might deplete what few assets Dallas has left. Still, if the hope is to give Doncic and Irving a chance to compete, then upgrading at the 5 spot is a must. All right, man, go ahead, take it away, man.
I get tired of that whole first and foremost that Luka and Kyrie thing not working together. It's like they
Yeah,
forget that. It's like they forget what they saw Luka do basically by himself. Like it's the whole situation. Like that's not. It's not. They're gonna be fine. I can't wait for them to show that.
I just got one question about that. We always hear people throwing out these analytical numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why in this case they don't use those, but in
I
other
don't know.
cases they do? Now, if you use the analytics, it said that these two were great together when they actually were used correctly, right? When they played together, both using pick and roll, all that stuff, high numbers and all that. But they don't want to use it. It make it seem like with their eyes they seen that it didn't work.
You know what they always say? I hear it every time. When
What's
the
up?
Mavericks traded for Kyrie, they let all their defense go. I hear that
Mm-hmm.
every time, bro. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wasn't our defense the same?
Yes, King, it was, and that's the argument that we always hear too.
I hear that all the
Spencer
time.
Dinwiddie wasn't known for being a defender.
E-
And Dodo with Dodo, we still were ranked towards the bottom in defense, with or without Dodo.
Even if both of them were lockdown defenders, we kept the same defensive rating. I felt like the level as far as on defense in the NBA when they were there and when they weren't. So that wasn't the issue, I don't believe. So in the offense, I believe stayed the same. I think we basically stayed the same team. We
And
just
what did that defense do for you when Luka wasn't playing?
nothing.
Oh,
Once
okay.
you
I'm sorry, I
went
didn't know.
0-7, and Luka had to get 60 against the Knicks and come back and get 50 against the Houston Rockets and this type of stuff. You remember, just to beat them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that. But that, again, context and using your eyes, man. As far as I wish these people would actually watch the game and talk on it and say, "Oh, okay, I understand what happened," but that's just the easy way, easy take to take.
Yeah, it's
As
too
far as
easy. It's too easy.
Dodo,
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
saying Dodo, and also it had to be that because of the defense. But I'm not, man. Luke and Kyrie gonna cook as long as both of them are healthy. They're gonna cook offensively. It's about the other guys joining the party and then playing defense, man. If other guys play defense for them and make threes, it's gonna be an awesome year. Um, have you ever seen a team draft a center in the first round and then say they desperate for another center?
Where was Claxton drafted? Well, they had Jared Allen at the time. I would have to go back. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody.
Can't either. But why does everybody make that a thing for the Mavericks? Is Derek Lively the future? He's not. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys think about anybody else that would have been drafted at the center position or anything like that, no one says, "Well, you got to get this guy. He's the future," but you got to give him 3 years first before he's the future to find out if he's the future. Like, I don't know. So I just want to see Lively play for real because if he's a first round pick,
I think a lot of the reason why they say that too is because we don't see centers like just automatically come into the league and just do what and dominate. Look how long it took for a lot of these other centers to kind of finally catch their footing or whatever.
you sound like DeAndre
Um,
Ayton,
yeah,
but
like yeah,
you see DeAndre Ayton though, averaging what he averaging, and he ain't even where he's supposed to be yet. You feel what I'm saying? So if that's Derek Lively, like I'm fine. Bro, we have Dwight Powell. Like as going back to that and saying we have just Dwight Powell, like it's not much. If this guy's going to be a starting center in the NBA, he should be good enough now to be better than Dwight Powell. That's how I feel. Like
should be good enough.
yeah,
I'm gonna say
like
it right now. I'm saying he is better. He didn't play the NBA game yet, and I'm gonna say he's better.
then why are we worrying? We got somebody better than Dwight Powell on our team. Do you feel me? Like we have the same team with Luka Doncic and all that, and you saying we got somebody better than Dwight Powell on our team, then we may not have to worry about the center position. So that's why I'm saying the only guy is the DeAndre Ayton, because I think DeAndre Ayton has another level. I think DeAndre Ayton could be a superstar. That's maybe I should just say that. I think that with the right playmaking all around him, I think he can be on a superstar level. He could be that a Blake Griffin type of Mari Stoudemire type of dude that's got a point guard beside him and just dominating. But other than him, like let Lively have the job. At least let me see him in the preseason, man. Because I think Lively should. I think in the preseason he's gonna show out and he's gonna outdo Dwight Powell. Where it's gonna be a conversation at that point. And Jason Kidd is gonna have to make a decision. Let's see if he talks about it though. That's gonna be the question.
He's a smart kid, man.
I see what you did there.
No, I'm just saying, like the kid's a sponge. Look how fast it took for him to catch on when he that was a game 2 of the summer league. Remember they really didn't do anything in practice or anything because remember the contracts and the trade stuff wasn't official yet. So it was just him and Tyson Chandler doing a lot of talking and stuff and kind of working with each other on the sides. Excuse me, and like you can see they can pick up things pretty fast or whatever, man. They got better as time went on in summer league. So if they would have come out and say Derek Lively starting, I'm not mad. I just don't want Dwight Powell starting, man.
I thought you were calling the coach a smart kid.
Oh no! I was talking about him because I know that's what Tyson Chandler was kind of talking about with him too, man. He's like a sponge.
Bro, you saw the summer league. We all saw the summer league. Like
that's what I was talking about. Like you saw him get better. Like he caught on like that after 2 games.
What players
he got
are
better
looking like
from
that?
The first one to the second game?
What players are looking like that in the summer league? We're talking about possibly being ready. That can hurt right.
Probably like a Dwight Powell or somebody like that could probably do that.
We're talking about guys that can probably help now and probably gonna get roles on the team.
Just know my words. All right.
I mean, I hear you. I mean, it seems like that's not even like bizarre anymore. That's like the real world. Like, oh, Dwight Powell. But yeah, like we saw them in the summer league and all that, bro, and they look ready. You feel me? So it's like we're questioning it because of what we just went through. But I think we may have something. Like, we're not even talking about Omax. You feel how Omax was like kind of put in the back again? And it's like, okay, well.
Yeah, like, I ain't heard anybody talking about Omax. Because I guess we're getting closer to the training camp and that center position is still kind of like up in the air or whatever. So,
bro, Omax might be a center.
He can play small ball, file. I can see that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Omax may be a center. We don't.
You said Pascal.
Omax is what is his length? It's like 7 foot something, 7'3" or something.
Like something like that. Yeah, like 7'2" or something. Yeah,
bro, he has the wingspan of a center. All you gotta have, it ain't even about your height. It's about your wingspan. He has the wingspan.
You said Draymond.
He has the wingspan of a center. Like he can play center. So I'm not even saying he's going to be it, but we have options. Like, and that would be an awesome center of Omax to get in now. He just got to be able to defend it. So
listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if Grant Williams can play small ball 5, he's taller than Grant Williams. I can see it.
I'm not that concerned about it. Like, I'm more concerned about Dwight Powell being on the team. Just if it wasn't Jason Kidd, I wouldn't be worried about it. You feel me? Like, the only issue is Jason Kidd trying not to realize or trying to prove to us that Dwight Powell's better than them. If he goes into it with the mind frame of just playing the best player, I'm not worried. Like, we'll be good.
You know, it's funny you said that because I feel like he's gonna do the same thing he did with Tim Hardaway last year, where it's like, just keep chunking up the shots, and it's like, just keep doing what you're doing. Dwight, just keep giving me all these minutes to try to give you the opportunity to show that you can do it, while cut down other guys' minutes who can do the job. You know what I mean? So,
Dwight Powell gonna shoot over 0% today. I mean, this year from 3. Oh man, he said,
hold on. Is Jason Kidd them asking him to shoot 3s?
I mean, he didn't shoot any last year. Didn't he shoot some wide open and still was missing?
Now you seen all these videos of him training in the facility and stuff this offseason before he signed the contract. Did you see him shooting 3s?
Yeah, they be shooting threes and like they be having competitions shooting threes
No,
all the
hold on.
time.
No, hold on. No, that's not what I asked. I said, when you seen the videos, you saw a bunch of them. Did you see him one time shoot a three in any of them videos?
I didn't see. I don't know what he be doing by himself.
Exactly.
What's his individual workout? What do they have him do?
I think
Over
him
there
and
playing with Maxi Kleber?
that's about to say him and Max playing patty cake that one game.
Yeah, I'm
You know what
like,
I'm saying? So I don't
what do
know.
they do? What's his individual workouts? Like, he should be cutting around like cones and all. Like, do something. If you have any type of athleticism, you feel me? Cut. Why aren't you always
Like, bro, do something.
cut and catch lobs? You feel me? Backdoor lobs and all that. He don't have to be. It doesn't have to be pick and roll lobs all the time. You feel
No,
me?
it's
Like,
okay. You don't got to. You know who's gonna be doing that? Derrick Jones Jr. Guys like that.
but
Omax.
why? If Derrick Jones Jr. can do it, why can't Dwight? Dwight has the same type of body, not body
Bro,
size,
you
but damn
asking
the
for
height and
way
all.
too much. Like, how you gonna listen? How you gonna do community service and backdoor cut?
He supposedly know
You
how to
ain't
be in the
never
right
seen nobody
places.
in history be able to do community service and backdoor cutting in 1 year, bro. You
He
asked for way too much, bro.
supposedly be in the right places at the right time on defense. So why can't he do it on offense? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. Like backdoor cuts, bro. Like easy buck is just about. I wish I. Whew. Oh man, give me athleticism. Be on the Mavs. You know what I mean? They double team Luka Doncic all the time, bro. Why doesn't somebody run to the rim? Luka can just throw over the head pass at the rim or something like that. Why don't they just run to the rim?
Well, that's why you got more athletic players this year on the team. Because you're gonna have a lot. You should have a lot more, bro. I wouldn't even be mad, bro. If we, I think I said this before, like earlier last year. I said, man, what if Dallas played like a Princeton offense? Like, does anybody run to Princeton anymore, bro? Where it's like a lot of okay. Shout out to the Sacramento Kings, bro. Shout out to the Sacramento Kings. But you gotta have multiple good passes on your team, I guess, for that offense to work.
Yeah. I mean, we do now. I mean, and I'll start lineup. Oh, sorry. So hold on. If Dwight Powell's in there, he's one of the best passes from the free throw line. Remember? That's what people told me when you were gone on vacation and all. They were telling me Dwight's one of the best passers
they didn't tell you
from
that,
the
bro.
free throw line.
They did not tell you
that's
that.
What
bro.
they told me. So I'll start lineup should be able to run to Princeton because we got some good passes on our team. Think about it. Grant Williams at power forward, Josh Green at small
King,
forward,
I need to
Kyrie.
hold on. Let me ask you a question. Speaking of Princeton offense and the Sacramento Kings, would you say Vlade Divac was one of the best passers of all time?
He's one of the best passes.
Big man. Yeah, one of the best
yes.
big man centers. Okay.
Big man passes of all time, yes.
Have you ever seen him average like 0.9 assists a game?
Never.
Gotcha. Okay. So you were saying what about Dwight Powell? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Usually when you're a big man that can assist is when you flirt with 4 and above. You feel me? Like that's
you said Dirk?
Yeah, like I mean Dirk was at 3 something. You feel me? Like when you get
that
to
was the year Dirk had 4.
Dirk had 4? I don't remember him having 4. He had 4 1 year. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Dirk can pass. He usually the one finishing though. But
now, remember, early in his career, he had to work on that. Remember?
Yeah. Then he passed out the double team as far as
double team,
getting it out and all the pass. He usually get their hockey assists a lot, but he would get out of there. I respect that. But I mean, as far as like I'm talking about a guy that's a setup guy, pass guy. They usually send us to get 4 and above. When you get to like 5 and all for big men. Remember, Kevin Garnett was a great passer. And 20, 10, and 5 was his thing all the time, like to get that 5 assists.
Oh, I was wrong. So his high was a 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Vlade, I think was flirting with 5, maybe. Like Vlade was that type of
like
center.
5. Yeah,
was like 5. So that was like that's incredible for a big man. Dwight Powell would never get you 5 assists a game. Never. Like never. Like it won't happen. His career high, if he got a career high for this year, would probably be 2. Like he'd probably, if he only got 2, like, oh, he's a ridiculous, and they'd pump that up like he was the greatest passing center of all time. If he got 2 a game for the Mavericks,
only Mavs fans could do that, man.
That's wild, man. Like Vlade for kids that don't. Vlade went in the hall and all that stuff. Vlade was a beast. Like Vlade wasn't even the greatest offensively talented guy. He's one of those like it's like a Boris Diaw, but it just was more of a center and a white guy.
You want to know what the White's highest assist average was?
0.6.
We closed 1.5.
1.5. Okay, so I said 2. I told you 2 would be his career high, right?
Yeah,
and they'd be going off.
You want to know what his highest rebound total is?
4.
See, close again. 5.7.
5.7. Damn. And his highest is 5.7.
Highest is 5.7, bro.
Damn.
He only scored double digits one time in his career in 2018-19.
You know, Steph gets you 5 rebounds now on the regular.
You said Kyrie?
Kyrie gets you 5 rebounds
Oh, okay. No,
on
I
the
ain't hear you.
regular
I said
now.
Kyrie, my bad. I'm sorry. You said
Jeez.
what?
So why can't he get you more than 5 rebounds? Does he not know? Is it the positioning? He's supposed to be a smart guy. So is it the positioning, like the geometry or whatever? Like I'm trying to figure out, like why can't he figure out? It's because of that smacking the ball, bro. That
I'm
they
about to
tried to
say if he
teach him the
smacked the
Tyson
ball,
Chandler. I don't know
he
why they
smacked the
try to
ball in
teach
the
him
right
that.
direction, then he probably could get you like at least 7 of them, man.
They even talked about that in all Up in Smoke or whatever. Tyson Chandler being the smacking the ball and the volleyball rebound or whatever. Like he was great at that. Why did they try to teach Dwight Powell to do that? They need to take that out of his repertoire. Like say, stop doing that, Dwight. Like
I'm
that's
trying to
no
remember.
longer your
Did
game.
Derek Lively do that in summer league?
Uh,
I feel like he just grabbed him.
I feel like he did do one or something like that. Like maybe messed up with one. I don't know, but he was grabbing boards stuff. So I know he was grabbing rebounds for sure. But Dwight Powell, bro, like it makes me mad when I'm out there. Like it's like you ever know when you're playing, when you're hooping and all that, and you see people that's tall and like you tall for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like that, and you're like, bro, what you
Yeah.
doing out there, man? I wish I was as tall as you and all that.
Yep.
And it'd be like, and that's how I feel when I watch the White, because I'm like, he's just moving like a guy that doesn't really play basketball, but he is playing basketball, if that makes sense. Like he's
Right.
on the team and on
He
this,
like
like,
that. He like that tall kid that the coach got.
yeah, they just put him in and
He
say,
was
come
looking
on,
at.
let's
They put him in there, man. Like, you tall, man. You can do it, man.
go out,
Just
go do something, grab a board or
go
something.
do
Excuse me to
something.
grab
Yeah.
something. But it's like
Like he just made him play basketball. He didn't want to play basketball.
I don't feel like I'm like, this is the White really wanted to play. Like he doesn't even really have a form, if that makes sense. Like it's just awkward. I'm sorry, I don't want to get on him, but it's just like his shooting is awkward. His rebound and his position and the way he moves, like he just flails and all that. Like it's like he doesn't really. I can't explain it, man.
No, I
I
know what
can't.
you mean, man.
I don't look at him and be like, you should play basketball. That's I'm like. It's like he played some other sport and has been playing basketball long enough now where he's in there and all, but like I don't feel like he was supposed to be. He was a basketball player, if that makes sense.
Like he played tennis or something on the side.
Yeah.
All right, man. Want to get to the folks?
All right, let's do it, man.
Want to get to these questions, these comments.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, everybody. If you got any questions or the comments addressing us, hit us with that WTM in the front of your question or your comment. We ask you guys to be respectful in the comment section. We definitely appreciate everybody here with us tonight, man. We're gonna talk about these Mavs, man. Y'all know how we do. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, guys, hit us with that WTM. And of course, if we have any super chats or anything like that first, guys, we will address those first before we address any of the regular chats. You know, we got a new member of the channel, man. We got Ribs. Welcome, Ribs.
Dodgers.
Welcome, man. Welcome as a new member of the channel, man. New Glow Yard member. We definitely appreciate it, man.
Them Dodgers been shaky too now.
Man, we won like 5 in a row.
No,
4 in a row, 5 in a row, 4 in a row.
Y'all won 4 in a row for real?
Yeah.
Oh man,
We won a series against the A's, and then we just won tonight.
I thought y'all lost one of the games against the A's. Y'all had a 4-game series against them.
Yeah, we won 4 out of 5, man. Because we lost one against them. That was the first one. We lost the first one.
So, and then lost 4 and then won 4 in a row. After that, you saying?
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
So 3 in a row in that series, and then 1 tonight. Yeah,
and then 1 tonight. So 4. That's what's up. Y'all back. I saw y'all back in the playoffs. If it was a start today, because Seattle fell off or whatever. They've been falling too, bro. Like,
man, I'm not trying to hear that about Seattle, man. Like, y'all cause all this rookies, and now all of a sudden you want to start losing now.
The only team that's been consistent all year with 2 teams. Who they are? Frank said, "Blow your gang member said,
Yes,
sup,
guy.
fellas." Any sensible Mavs fans should say no to trading Josh right now, but yes, if the return helps you win more games and hopefully in the playoffs. Yeah, I told you I'm 8 or nothing right now for me. Let it ride out. That's my say, Frank.
At least make a decision by trade deadline.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So if no 8, I'm saying even before the season. Trade
Yeah.
if not, then you let it play out to the trade deadline. If he isn't looking like something by the trade deadline, then let him go if you don't want to extend him. Richard
Mm-hmm.
Glow, gang member, said, "What's up, everyone? I
What up,
wouldn't."
Richard?
He said, "I wouldn't as far as trading Josh Green, but as much as everyone will hate it, I would have to think about the fake Kyrie trade to the Heat, Jovic, Hero, Martin, I think you mean, and 2 firsts for flat. I can't say no to it.
What? I
Mm,
didn't hear about that one. That's a no.
I don't.
Oh God.
2 firsts.
You said no. Ain't what you fixed on.
Oh, Joe, you on Jovic? Yeah, you already
Yeah.
know. I'm just trying to think if that's enough for Kyrie for me. But I trade basically Kyrie for Jovic and 2 firsts.
Wow. You really thinking about this?
Mm, man, I think Jovic would be nice, but I ain't trading him. I'm just saying, not right now. That'll be like a next year trade. If they don't make it this year, or make noise this year, then like I don't think that whole wait 5 years and all to see if a team is gonna be good, bro. You can see it right away. I don't consider last year that was 12. Stuff happened last year. I understand. This year, Luka and Kyrie should be able to show that they can go win and get in the playoffs and make some noise and all that. If they don't, they're probably not going to. Richard says, everyone see the picture I put on here last week. Josh sure looks bigger. Us. I didn't see it, Richard.
Yeah, I didn't see a picture.
I saw the other picture though. The picture's where he was dunking when they kept showing, and he was like 76, 7, 200. Riv says he also says, "What up, gang? If trading Josh can get us a good elite center and some other pieces that then gotta go. I'm sorry, I refuse to watch DP as our starting center." Richard says, "If we had to trade one, it's Hardy. A 6 foot scoring guard is easier to replace."
Yeah, but you got control on Hardy, man, for the next like 3 years, two
Yeah,
years, 3 years, something like
two
that.
years, 2 years, I think.
Yeah, you got to make a decision on Josh right now.
I think it's two. Richard says, "I just have a problem trading anyone before Dwight, Maxey, and Timmy." I feel you, Richard. But Dwight and Maxey, they aren't going anywhere right now, at least. We'll
And they
see
ain't
what
never
Timmy.
going nowhere.
Nancy says, "Hey guys, how are you
Hey,
doing
Nancy.
tonight?" What up, Nancy? So, is there a trade room out there for Josh that we're asking this question? I don't always get all the same news you guys get because I'm in Florida. It's just rumors right now, Nancy. Nothing as far as people saying the idea. I don't think it's really a trade rumor going
Yeah,
on.
it's not a trade rumor. It's just an
It's
idea they
just
were throwing out there.
ideas that people are saying. I see you, TGK.
TGK.
Oh man, that's gonna be a quick one, huh? Oh, we got shout out to Twitch. What is that? A rugby fan?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? This is Aaron. What up, Aaron? From
What up?
YouTube
What
as
up?
well. Got y'all on Twitch too while I'm steaming or streaming.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I had
Yeah,
to
y'all
check
can.
you out, rugby fan. If that's
Yeah,
your
y'all can.
Twitch,
Y'all can. I'm glad you said that because you can. I can watch us on Twitch too. I know there's a couple people in there like last show that was in Twitch.
let me know what you stream as well. G2 says I
Well,
don't
G2
mind.
been on Twitch before. He
Yep,
been on our
he was
Twitch.
on Twitch last time. I think last show.
Yeah.
G2 says I don't mind Josh being traded as long as the return is the right price. He's shown snippets during FIBA, but I'm gonna be honest. Ask him Sean more. I mean, it's not that he's shining more. Is that from what we're getting from Exum? I feel like he's more for his value. He's giving more for his value from what we got him for. If that makes sense. So
And
that's why Exum.
I think why everybody keeps saying that is because Exxon was more consistent.
I guess he ain't had to do the same role Josh Green had to do though.
Right.
That's why I feel like you gotta. It's more
For
to it.
what he was asked, he did very good for it. If
Yes,
that makes sense.
yes. Johnny B says, "Glow Yard, what up? What up, Johnny B? As
What
always,
up, Johnny B?
Glow Yard gang member." He also says, "Who gets the first 30, 40, and 50 point game, Kyrie or Luka?" I think
Ooh, I'd probably say Luka.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie get it. Some of them. I wouldn't be surprised. Kyrie gonna go off in some of these games. He might go off
Yeah.
first. I don't think he's gonna score more, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was the guy. Like, remember he got 50 before Braun did when Braun came back. So with that
He
55
did?
pointer against I think it was San Antonio. Then he put up like
Oh,
57 or
okay.
something like that against his career high. Like, he has the most
Oh,
assists.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think he did put it like
LeBron got the
57.
most Cleveland. I think it's Kyrie who got the career high for Cleveland. I think it is. I think it's
LeBron never scored 60, has he?
not in Cleveland. He did in Miami.
Okay. Oh, he scored 63. That's right.
Yeah, he did.
Wait,
He
is
did
that
it.
right?
It's I thought 61 or 60.
61. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He did it. I think against Charlotte.
Yeah, it was against Charlotte.
It was Mass LeBron when Wade wasn't there, or something like that. So I'm not sure Johnny B, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's either or. Div also says, I don't see the point of trading young guys unless you don't plan on keeping them and they do not want they did or do not do what they did with Brunson. I'd rather they trade Green than have him leave. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we get to that
That's why I
point,
said if you're gonna keep him, Div, like they definitely gonna have to make a decision by the trade deadline. Like it's what they always do when these guys' contracts come up. It's always around the trade deadline. They try to gauge the market, see what they can get for him. If they don't like it, then that's when they do the extension or whatever. So
if you've decided you're not going to extend him by the trade deadline, you got to trade him. You have to trade him. Like you got to get something in return for him. Like don't leave the door closed. Don't close the door and say, well, we tried, but we didn't get what we thought we can get. Well, then you're gonna lose him for nothing. You should get something. You feel me? Like
actually, you know what? Be honest with you, the only difference is Josh is going to be a restricted free agent compared to what Jalen Brunson.
That's what I thought. He's restricted, right? That's what everybody sounds.
I just thought about that. Yeah, he restricted.
So if you're restricted, then it really don't matter. But you still got
to trade
him. You still should trade him if that's happening. If you're not going to extend him, or if you've offered an extension and he says no, and you are not ready to go all out. You feel me? Like if you're not ready to be the highest bidder, then you trade him. So they got decisions to make. But if Josh Green is not going to be a Dallas Maverick next year, we need to have somebody else for him, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny B said, I'm not trading Josh for Capella. Me either.
John, you know how I feel about Capella. I told you this Friday.
Dave said, I don't want to lose Green, a young guy with upside and a good character and plays hard, for an old center who is overpriced, but for Ayton, I would do it. But it better not be much more than that. Yeah, I think if it's Ayton, that's
the only guy I'm sitting down and I'm listening to, dude.
Yeah.
We talking about Ayton, I'll listen. Like you talking about Mal Turner or somebody? No, I'm good.
And there's no draft picks. Like if I'm giving them with Ayton, then I'm saying you don't get any draft picks. You get nothing. You get Ayton and whatever. And Rashawn Holmes. I mean, not Ayton, Josh Green and Rashawn Holmes.
I might throw in like a 1 second.
I don't even want to do it. I'm going in there like saying no because you took Josh Green now. If push comes to shove, I'll do that, bro. The seconds I don't really care about. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd use him for the center, but I
was down for giving up the 2 seconds for Ayton. But if you talk like you just said, if you're taking Josh,
then I'm
not
doing
no more than one. I'm not doing no more than one, man. I'm sorry. Definitely not the first. Yeah,
they're not getting the first. They get Josh Green. That's done deal. Berg says I would trade Josh if he doesn't improve by the trade deadline, as long as we get maximum value for him. I think the Mavs would trade him anyway because Mark doesn't want to pay people. That's horrible.
Unless you're the White Pal and Magic Cleaver. But go ahead, you were saying?
Smart words, my friend. Frank says this isn't a center, but I'm gonna put him at a center for us, and it's Giannis. Apparently, Giannis training with a king. Frank, I trade anybody. Have you ever seen anybody not named Luka Doncic? Anybody on this team? Kyrie, anybody.
I wouldn't trade Luka, Dwight, or Maxey for Giannis, man.
For Giannis, but everybody else.
Everybody else, though.
Yeah, probably not Dwight. Dwight can't be included. You gotta have Dwight starting beside Mac. I mean, Giannis, who gonna make up for his deficiencies? You feel me?
And then put Maxey at the 3.
Yep, that's true. Why not put Giannis at the 3 and just Maxey at the 4?
There you go, right there. I gotta have Dwight and Maxey play with Giannis.
G2 says, which do you find more closer to realistic? Lively having a Kessler situation or Josh Green being that Sean Marion type?
Ooh, that's a good question, G2. That's a good question. Because we need this more, I'm gonna say Lively Kessler.
Not even because I need it more. I feel like Lively being Kessler. I feel like
what did Bill say? Or Reese say he gave us 8, 9, and 8, 8, 9 or something?
Yeah.
Kessler. Listen, if Lively could give us that his rookie year, leave me alone. You understand?
Bro, people Sean Murray even becoming one of those underrated players of all time. Like Sean
He
Murray,
up for the to be eligible for the
Hall of
draft.
Fame.
He for the I said the Hall of draft. For the Hall of Fame, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be first ballot. I think he's gonna make it though. I think he'll eventually be a Hall of Fame. I don't think he'll
wonder if
be
Bill
first
Wallace
ballot.
gonna finally get in there.
Hold on, Bill Walton not a Hall of Famer?
No, Bill Wallace. Oh, Bill Wallace, Hall of Famer. I'm talking Bill Wallace.
Ben Wallace in there?
He is?
Yeah, Ben Wallace Hall of Famer now. He the only undrafted Hall of Famer now.
Oh, he is in there.
Yeah, Ben Wallace made it.
I thought he was up to. I thought he was getting. He was up for an induction.
Nah, he in there. They was making crazy posts saying, "Is Austin Reeves the greatest?"
Oh yeah.
People like, did you forget about Ben Wallace? Like, what is going on with these people, man? This is ridiculous.
Man, post alone, man. Nobody. Man, shout out. That's why I like Wilson, man. Like I like. That's why I watch those basketball time machines, Wilson guys like that, man. That talk about the.
You watch hold on. You watch Basketball Time Machine with Sean David?
Man, I love Basketball Time Machine.
I'm gonna have to hit up Sean David. See if we get
over. Ooh, that's a
Sean David, man. I didn't know you watch Sean David.
I love that
Sean David up, man.
I'll tell you, I'm a historian when it comes to basketball, bro.
Yeah,
grew up with it. All that stuff they talk about, we grew up with. So
yep, and I'll be like, yeah, I know how he be talking about all the players that like forgotten about and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man, they forget he was nice, man. Yeah, he was nice. He had one the other day about I think Chris Mullin. Then one about Dallas.
Yeah, Chris Mullin. Yeah. Dallas
yeah.
Shrimp, Chris Mullin, because they had he talking about what Larry Bird was talking about Chris Mullin on there.
Mm-hmm.
I told you when I was a kid, man, the first time I saw Chris Mullin, I thought he was Larry Bird.
Oh,
he killed us. Bro, I remember that game like it was yesterday, bro. That dude killed. I asked my dad, I said, man, is that Larry Bird? He's like, no, that's Chris Mullin. Like, oh, okay. I was like, dang, that dude out here balling. Like, man.
I asked my dad, is that Larry Bird?
Yeah, Larry Bird. Man, that's Chris Mullin. I'm like, what? Like, who's Chris Mullin? I don't know about him.
Oh man, that's one of the funniest things I've heard. Said, is that Larry Bird? I can imagine seeing you do it.
Bro, let me sit there like, who is this dude killing us right now, bro? I have a little book and everything. I'm like, what's the number?
He's like,
who is this guy?
He said
that was one of the white dude I knew that killed people like that, bro. So I'm like, it gotta be Larry Bird, right?
Oh,
but then like he had the little flat top.
What's the guy that what's the guy that Kardashian married? Saying, what's his name? Kim Kardashian probably asked her mom, is that Blake Griffin? Said, no, that's just Chris Humphries. Like,
oh man. Hey, shout out to Chris Humphries, man. Former Mavs greats. Chris Humphries, man.
She said, is that Blake Griffin? They said, no, that's just Chris Humphries. Said, oh, all right. My head hurt, man. Stop. Frank said, and I meant for now, let Giannis at the 5 until Lively ready. Once he's ready, Giannis back to the 4 and Omax to the 3. A lot of length. Yeah. I feel you, Frank. Anybody, though. I trade both of the rookies. I trade everybody for Giannis.
Hey, they probably would ask for the rookies, too.
Hey, bye, rookies. See y'all.
Giannis,
I hope y'all good in the future. Y'all should be nice. I believe y'all can be the truth. I take Giannis and Luka any day of the week. Twice on Sunday. Pause. Richard says, I would do my house with you on Josh. Ooh.
What you mean, Roger? Talking about as far as trading them or keeping?
It's trading them, Richard. I ain't put my house on nothing with Josh right now. I gotta wait it out. Johnny B said, I think Dallas should scoop that 7-foot guy sack, just wave. Quetta. He's a mobile big. He was all NBA G League first team, G League defensive first team last season. We have one open 2-way spot. I'm down with it.
I'm not mad at it.
Tell Nico to make the call.
You call Nico, man. Tell him to make the call, man.
Berg says, I need for Josh to be our clear-cut 4th best player. For us not to trade him, I don't want to give him $60 million to be our 5th or 6th best guy. We have enough bad contracts on this team. Maxey, DP, Temp. I feel you, Bergs. I'm probably the point of 5th. He got to at least be our 5th best guy. That's a starting guy.
So we'll be our 4th.
I don't know, but at least our 5th. I don't know who's our 4th right. Who is the guys right now? God dang.
So we probably gonna play 4, 5, 6 by committee, I guess.
Yeah, that's who's 3? Is 3 Grant?
So I keep hearing people saying like don't put a whole lot
in the Grant Williams.
In the Grant Williams. Like he's a good player, but folks are like talking like as if he's like, you know,
He better than Josh Green though right now, right?
Yes, he is better than Josh Green right now.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If he better than Josh Green one of our better players right now, right?
I hope so.
He isn't already. How many players last year were better than Josh Green?
Would you say Tim better than Josh Green?
Would you?
No, you want me to say it first, huh?
Would you say Tim better than Josh?
Would you say Josh is better than after the trade deadline, Tim?
No.
Okay.
No. I'd say so. Josh Green had a better year than Tim last year, but Tim after the break was way better than Josh.
Who else? Would you say he's better than? I say he's better than. I say he's better than Reggie.
Yeah, Josh is better than Reggie last year. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's better than Max.
Was he better than Dodo?
Yes, Dodo, bro. Dodo never really started coming on pause last year. Like, remember we kept saying, "All right, Dodo, he's still playing defense and all, but his offense is kind of trash."
I think he's better than Maxey.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think Maxey ain't been good. Maxey ain't been good in a while, bro.
He wasn't better than Dwight though.
Okay, he better than Dwight, but he's been better. I mean, Maxey ain't been good in a while. Like Mavs fans again, we keep dwelling on the past, like that whole what Maxey used to be. Like Maxey's 30-something years old and ain't been good in 3 years. Like,
hey, is that why out of 82 games, people were so hung up on that one game he made that game winning shot on the Lakers? See, I told you. But what about the other 81 games though? No, that one game tells you everything. Oh, okay,
man, that's a good show. That's a good show in by itself. Is ranking the current Mavs. That's
man. Shout out to Freezy, man. He did that for the Knicks. He did a ranking channel a ranking show for the Knicks. Might need to do that for the Mavs.
I can probably rank the Knicks, but ranking the Mavs is difficult, bro. At the 1-2.
You talking about last year team or this year?
Either or. After 1-2, it's pretty
up in the air.
Yeah, it's like 3 is who is 3 on the video game. I think is
if we had DeAndre Ayton, it would have definitely been DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, it'd have been them 3. We'd have had our big 3, and then everybody else roll around. Pause. But I don't know who's. I don't know. I'd love for Josh Green to be the third best player. That would be awesome.
How good are we if Grant Williams is your third option?
What option was he on Boston?
Sure, probably.
Would you say that 5th best player?
Like probably 5th.
He was after what? What's the guy that got traded?
You talking about
Marcus Smart? Was Marcus
Smart
3? Smart was 3. Right?
Yeah, Smart was 3.
Time Lord 4.
Nah, Time Lord down further because he wasn't really an offensive 3. He was just there for defense. Probably. What's that boy name? The point guard that got moved to Indy. Thank you. Him.
He was more important than I know he scored more, but you think Brogdon more important than he was a better player than Grant Williams last year? He worth more?
Nah, I probably was Grant Williams then. I feel like I'm missing somebody on that team. What would Al Horford be?
That's what. Maybe 6. So we got 1, 2, 3 is for sure. 1, 2, and 3 for sure on their team it was. Mm-hmm. So I mean, their 4, 5, 6, 7 is pretty good. You feel me? Like that's Brogdon, Horford, Williams, and Time Lord. You feel me? Like that's pretty good. Our 3, 4, 5. We still got Maxey and Dwight mixed in there. You feel me? And Tim Hardaway Jr. So I don't know. I really want Omax to be up in there. I want Lively to be up in there. Like, truthfully, I want the guys that I really don't think are that good to get pushed down.
Me too. I want, if we're gonna start Lively, I want Rashawn to be the number 2 behind.
Yeah, I want DP to be expendable now. Where they realize, all right, well, it's over. We don't need you anymore. Maxey, we don't need you anymore. We got Omax. You feel me? Like, I want these guys. It might if they start showing off. If we get a center, if Lively shows off, you don't think they have to do it?
Oh, I bet said they should have to, but you know how they are,
I'm
man.
saying, like
They
if they,
they they married to those guys. They ain't finna let them dudes go nowhere, man. If
you
that was
think
the
the
case,
Mavericks?
they wouldn't have gave Maxi a contract extension knowing he was injury prone, and then they would have uh treated the center position a little bit better this offseason instead of giving Dwight Powell a 3-year contract. So,
You think the Mavericks are like promoting that Lively isn't ready?
would you be surprised?
No, that's what I'm thinking. You like all this stuff. Do you think this is coming from the Mavs themselves? Like they're actually telling folks that their center isn't ready?
I don't know, but I would not be surprised if that was the case because who we've been hearing all offseason who's gonna be starting.
Dwight Powell. That's what I'm saying to you. Like that's what I'm thinking. Are they saying he's not ready to get Dwight Powell? I'm done. I don't want to think about it, man. I don't know what's going on. Did the rescinded for what, Johnny B? Did they rescind Taz Moore's Exhibit 10 contract? I checked the roster. It has everybody but him for training camp. I'm not sure.
I didn't hear nothing about that.
I don't know about Taz. I didn't hear nothing about it either.
I hope not. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Johnny.
Jet says, I do not like the idea of going small ball 5 with Omax or Grant Williams at that point. I'd rather do Powell. We get destroyed in the glass by guys we go against in the playoffs. Like, ooh, y'all, I don't understand. Cat, like AD, Cat, Joker, etc. Please know the mindset should be starting Lively and Lively alone. Maybe Rashawn Holmes if you don't like Lively yet. So,
To go back to the first one, you said you rather not have Omax or Grant Williams starting at playing over Dwight Powell, and you because you're gonna get destroyed on the glass. I just told you this is a guy that averaged 4 rebounds a game as a starting center, and you're scared we're gonna get destroyed on the glass with Omax and Grant Williams.
hell, I feel like Omax was getting like 7 or 8 in
I'm gonna check.
the what is it, the
Keep,
summer league.
keep
That's what I
talking.
felt like. Like
I'm gonna check something. Go
I
ahead.
think Omax. I think so. Grant Williams. I think Grant Williams is gonna be a selective 5 when he's playing small. Jet. I think we haven't seen Omax playing in the league yet, but I'm telling you because of his ridiculous wingspan, you're going to see he can probably play centers a lot. Like it's about wingspan, not height. I think I saw some what is it like text or meme or something where they were talking about everybody was 6'5". Grant Williams was in it too. Grant Williams, Zion, all these dudes are the same height, but to show you how wingspan, position, and all that stuff is different. Draymond and all that. Like Omax in this day and age, with his wingspan and all, and the way the NBA is played, probably play some center. But we'll see. But I would not rather have Powell than anyone. I'd rather have Kyrie play center than Dwight Powell, and I think we'd be better on the glass having him play at that position than Dwight
Grant
Powell.
Williams wingspan is 6'9".
So I said Grant Williams. I don't really want him playing center like that. I want him playing a small ball sometimes, whatever, trying to do that. But Omax, I know his wingspan is dumb.
Yeah, it's like 7'2".
Yeah.
Something like that.
Berg says Ayton could be our center for the future if we trade for him. At the end of the day, his ceiling is higher than Lively's. Lively has potential with his comparison is Tyson. Ayton has all-star talent. You say his potential or his comparison is David Robinson. That's what you saying, Bergs? Tyson Chandler to David Robinson.
I never heard that before. Shout out to Larry.
Never heard it before either, but I think that's why a lot of folks don't want Ayton too, though. I understand. It's because we drafted Lively, so they don't want Ayton to come over here and be the center of the future when we drafted the guys to center of the future.
Yeah, because Ayton's still young. He's only 24.
Yeah. So it's like, but I'm like, why is everybody so attached to Lively already? We haven't seen him either. Like, don't you want to get the best? So it's like, don't get a guy that could be better because we got somebody that can play. I don't understand some of the mindset sometimes, but I agree with you 100%, Bergs, 100%. What up, JP? He says J Kid is a Laker plant. There, I said it. Wow, man.
Oh man, no Jason Kidd. Well,
I don't know. Bergs might be getting the comment tonight. He on one. He said if Ayton were to work out, we could trade Lively or keep him as a backup. This is not any slander to Lively. I just feel Luka and Kyrie will get more out of Ayton than the Suns. I've been saying the same thing, Bergs. Like, it's not a problem if we have two good centers and we got to trade one for value or keep one as a backup or something. Like, that's not a bad thing. It's like, no, I don't get Ayton here because he's gonna take over Lively's work. Then that means Lively not better than Ayton then. If he can't get on the floor. Johnny B said, I think Kid would rather take minutes from a productive player who can help than admit he's wrong about his rotations, Powell, and bench him. Sounds about right.
Sound like what he did this year.
Yep. Nancy says DP missed so many alley-oops last year. We lost so many games due to him never being in the right place during the game.
What? No, Nancy, he was always in the right place. That's what everybody told us.
Yeah. Johnny B said, King, would you trade Lively for Ayton? No.
Ooh, nah.
No. I wouldn't trade Lively for Ayton. No.
Johnny always like starting stuff.
Yeah, I know. No, but that I wouldn't trade him for that. Nah. Riv says Kai Bailey 6 feet tall. And he has averaged 5 rebounds several times. Man, DP so MF trash.
You said Kai averaged 5 rebounds several times. More than I just read the numbers I've seen, so he had made the White Powell average. That dude might be the worst rebound in the league.
They've been in the league about the same amount of time, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Johnny B says, I can't for the life of me understand how these analysts and supposed professionals. Hold on. Johnny B keep half typing stuff and come back. And can look at Wood's production last year and say it was bad, but look at Powell's and say he's a good player for this team. Like, am I blind or something? Johnny, I say it every day. I say the same thing.
You Ray Charles, Johnny. Ray Charles.
Ray Charles of the Bull-ish. Riv says, we started September shaky, but we got back on track. We whooped them bum A Padres. I feel them Padres took 2 out of 3 against us. Manny Machado. But
Manny Machado.
Shout out to Mike Trout, man. Come on, Mike Trout. Get over here to these Orioles, man. Johnny B said, I can't understand how these suppose. Oh, same thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I read it.
Johnny B writing the same thing 5 times. Kellen, what up? He says, coming from someone who has watched and followed Kai since 2014, I think this is going to be a statement year for him to prove everyone wrong. Top 5 guard this year.
I kind of think the same thing, Kellen. I think this, because not only that, he got a lot of incentives in his contract, so I think he's gonna be motivated to do his thing this year.
Am I wild to believe Kyrie gonna play over 70 games this year?
I think he will, because he got incentives in his contract.
I think he will too, Rel.
Motivation.
He will too.
No TI.
That's always been no TI. That's always been the thing with Kyrie, really. Just stand on the floor. If he's on the floor for 70 games. Oof. Johnny B also said Spurs wave campaign. Would y'all take a flyer?
No, I'm good. We got enough guards, man. I'm good.
Yeah, if I didn't have Exum, I would. Oh, orange juice. He said, not sure if y'all talked about this, but would y'all want Carl Anthony Towns? I'm not sure he's going to be great in the playoffs. Is my only concern with him, but in theory, he fits. Yeah, orange juice, he does fit in theory, but I don't trust him. It's one of the guys, you just look at and you're just like, I just know
and he owed a lot of money, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah.
He owed a lot of money. That's a if we talk about a gamble and a risk, man, he definitely a huge risk because that's a lot of money, man. You got invested into that position, man.
Yeah, that's one of the. I think it's one of the worst 5 contracts in the league right now. That's how I feel. Between him and Rudy, they got 2 of them.
He's making like 25 or something, maybe 30,
even 30.
Like 3 years left or something. I might entertain it, but
I don't want to though because you worried about Luka. I don't want to take the chances on Cole Anthony. I don't trust him. I don't trust that man. Div says we need to keep drafting athletic big guys that slash to the basket. I don't see why we always get short guards. We are too small. We need size always. Luka is smart enough to set up Bunny's layups. Yep. I agree with that, Div. Johnny B said, okay, since we missed out on signing Bridges for the DV minimum, y'all think we can get Michael Porter Jr. instead? His value at an all-time low. Don't block me.
No, Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter making what? Ain't don't he got a max? I think like
Yeah,
30
he got
above.
the same contract as Luka.
I don't think it's
Kinda.
that
So
high. It's not a super max, but it's a max though. I think.
yeah, like if he it's just like what's the name's contract. If he had met all the incentives, he would have been up to the same as Luka's.
Yeah,
But I don't
but
think
I'm
he
not,
met all of them, so
bro.
it's just a little bit lower.
MPJ, MPJ probably should come off the bench. No, don't block me for that one because of his skill set. MPJ is straight buckets and nothing else.
Yeah.
Like I mean, bro,
Remember he commented about it on one of the
yeah,
podcasts.
he
People
is
just saying like all
buckets
he do is just
and
score
nothing else,
and
bro.
nothing
Like
else.
I mean, he does nothing else. He's a Carmelo dude, but he ain't Carmelo. You feel me? Like, no, I'm okay. Orange Juice also said we need Josh Green to guard guards unless we believe Exum can do it all season or Hardy THJ improves on defense. If the second part, what you're saying is right, then trade Josh Green. You're right about the first part, Orange Juice. We need him to do that. Riv says, I believe we can get Giannis without even giving up Kai. Milwaukee will probably not want him because of the media narratives about him. Imagine Luka, Kai, and Giannis all on the Mavs. That's if it happened right now, Rivs, if Giannis wanted out. But if we play the season, I think Kyrie gonna have an awesome season. Div says, if things don't change, Rolling King, what place do you feel we end up if healthy all season? I don't think we play for the play-in. I think we definitely at least a 6 seed.
Did you see that video I sent you?
Which one?
The JJ Reddick one.
Yes, I watched with the two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both said they think they're gonna be high in play-in team as well. I think we should be there. That's what I think
But they also had us like around like 6.
Yeah, they had, but they said they also a team we also a team that they don't want to
People don't
want
want
to see.
Yeah,
because it's two guys like in a playoff situation. If they playing, they can take anybody out. So I'm going to say, I know we do this every year. We got to be top. We got to be top 4.
I'm gonna say my opinion till the round table, but yeah,
I feel you. But we got. How about we say this? I'm not going to get exact number, but we got to be top 4 because I really think it's the year Luka wins the MVP.
I think we are gonna be top 4. Maybe it's me being a homer, but I think we're gonna be top 4
because Luka has to win. He don't have to win it, but I think he wins the MVP this year. So top 4 has to happen, I believe. Johnny B says, who averages more points in order next season? Josh Grant revenge season. Yeesh.
If he's not traded before the training camp, it's gonna probably be revenge season. Then probably Grant. Then probably
probably the reverse way. I'm gonna say like you about to say it. Timmy Grant and then Josh. Josh and Grant should be around the same.
That's why I was kind of hung up on them.
I want them to be around that same. I'm hoping they can be around this. I'm hoping.
Now, Grant, I believe Grant can get you like 10 to 12 or whatever. Now, can Josh do that consistently? We're gonna see.
Yeah.
But revenge season gonna be chunking it up, man. Because Jason Kidd gonna let him shoot up as many shots he wants.
Yeah, Timmy should. Well, Timmy got what, 14 last year? How many points? You got 14?
Yeah, something like that. 14 to 15.
He might not. He might be down to 12 now. If he in the system, he might be down to 12 now. It depends on how he plays. If Timmy plays like he played last year, he'll probably get his numbers will probably come down, but he'll be more efficient.
If he played like he did after the trade, I can see him getting about 15, being the third highest score on the team.
I can see him getting 12 because I think he's gonna come off the bench. I think we're gonna try to make the team different this year. Like I think we're going to try to run something where it's not the same Tim Hart. Like I think we're going to try to run a system where Timmy comes off the bench and beats that Timmy he did last year, whatever. So I think he'll be efficient, but not have to score as much because he's not doing as much. Timmy's going to start getting old now. Like Timmy's about to go through his old period of just being in a role and getting old. That's what I'm hoping now.
Well, Timmy got 1 year left.
Is it one? It is one, ain't it? Is this his last year? Hold up. If this is last year, Timmy about to go off. Timmy gonna be incredible this year if this is last year. That's what you're telling me. Timmy about to go 50, 40, 90. That's what you said. Shot of nowhere is 90% of the free throw line. Wow. Richie says, we're saying the house, Josh is a solid player, maybe not a star, but a player you want on your team. Yeah, Richard, I want Josh, but I need him to produce, though. Riv says, DP and Maxey, both hot trash. Dave says Josh, to be honest, needs to learn to dribble and finish from his left.
Oh, okay. You got 2 years left this year and next year.
Okay, this is what he must do. If he can finish with both hands, his game will open up big time. That's what he really needs to work on. Yeah, that's one of the things, Dave. Getting another hand. There's a lot of players need another hand, though. Nancy said it feels like everyone stopped talking about Omax. I think with his defense, he's going to be a big contributor, and he'll be a big piece for our puzzle this year. Yeah, and Omax can finish with both hands. That's why Josh Green got to get better. Johnny B said, y'all think Maxey upset he let Schroeder punk him out of his FIBA spot and missed out on the medal? I mean, bro, what you think about that, bro? What you think about that? After all of that happened, they made Schroeder apologize and all. He went and won the gold medal without Maxey.
All I said before is was Schroeder telling any lies?
Maxey ain't getting no medal here. That's messed up, Maxey. Maxey ain't getting no medal. He on our team.
Nancy back though. That's his medal.
Nancy says, "Yeah, shoot, Dwight got a medal. Dwight got one.
They'll share it.
Oh, okay, I got you. He gonna share half of it with Maxey. Here you go." Nancy said, "Yeah, I don't forget that Grant didn't get along with the coach. They were clashing last year. Plus, don't forget what he did for them in the playoffs. He was huge in that game 7. Yeah."
Yeah, what's that coach's name?
Shoot. Joe Mazzulla.
Yep. Yeah, so supposedly the reason why they got street clothes, KP, is because they're changing up their whole philosophy. They're completely switching their philosophy up from how the MA did it the year before, where it was a straight heavy. Yeah, but hey,
it's foolish, but bro,
not my team. I don't care.
All they needed is we're not professionals, right? But it's not just us. I don't get mad. I just wonder, like, do people listen? What is going on? Everybody in the media world has always yelled what Boston needed for the last. Like, it's like, bro, we know what y'all need. Y'all need one thing, one thing,
guard,
and y'all good. Like, you have 2 guys that don't need to dribble with their left hand on, set guys up. They need to just get set up. You need a point guard. Why the hell did you trade the guy that plays point guard, even if he isn't the greatest point guard, for another guy that can't set anybody up, that shoots a bunch of jump shots and gets injured all the time, and not the greatest defender? Why would you go away from that? So what, they're going to be this awesome offensive team now that plays no defense? Didn't that happen last year where they let go of their defensive identity and didn't look as good? But oh well. And I guess what's his name gonna help him out? Al Horford gonna not get older and gonna still be considered
that's why when you hear like Freezing them talking about like standings and stuff, a lot of people starting to talk like, hey, I don't think Boston. I mean, not a lot of people, should say a lot of people. A lot of nasty people think all of a sudden because they got KP, all of a sudden they're gonna be the best team ever. But
a lot of fans of Eastern teams starting to be like thinking real talk. Like, I don't think that team gonna be that good. I don't think Boston will be that good.
I don't think. I think this is gonna be the year they're gonna take a step back for sure.
Yeah, they might be around 4 or 5.
Yeah, I can see
it. Jet says AD or Joker will get 50 rebounds against Grant or Omax. Powell would do just a tiny bit better. It's about size and wingspan. You can't be a tree branch and 10-foot wingspan, or else you'll get bodied. Jet, what
wingspan does Dwight Powell have? That's scaring anybody.
Jet, I think Omax is about the same height as Dwight Powell, has a longer wingspan.
He has a longer wingspan.
Yeah, I think he's about to say he might be taller. To tell you the truth, I think is Omax 6'10"? How tall is Omax?
Like 6'8".
6'8". Dwight Powell 6'9". Yeah. That's it. And I know Omax's wingspan is longer than Dwight's.
I'm gonna say Dwight Powell's wingspan is the same size as his length. As tall as he is.
6'9". Yeah, on both sides. So, and then the thing is, everybody always talks about AD or Joker. AD and Joker and all them guys gonna get their rebounds either way. I don't care who's out there. Like, these are guys that they're the best of the best. Like, I watched the Joker get his rebounds against AD. You just said, didn't the Joker get 20 rebounds or whatever against Anthony Davis? Did that not happen in the playoffs?
No, my thing is it's Dwight Powell. When does Dwight Powell ever stop anybody from getting rebounds? Like, not even a tiny bit. The dude averages, once again, 4 rebounds as a starting center. He ain't scared of nobody on the boards. If that's the case, then why are we bottom of that league? Why is Luka leading our team every year in rebounds over the starting center? Like, come on, bro. Like,
if Omax started at center, he would get me at least 5 rebounds. I believe
I would trust Omax at center over Dwight Powell. I'm sorry, man. Like, 4 rebounds. What I tell you his highest was?
4.
4 or something.
It was 4 something. When it was it
Right.
his highest
4.6 or
scoring? You
something
said
or
was
whatever.
5 point something, right? And his highest
No, his
rebound
highest
score.
was 10. Yeah, 1 year we scored double digit was
Oh,
10.
it's probably 10. You said
Rebounds like
no, it was 5.
4.1
It
or
might have been
something, or no,
5 then, 1 year.
4.7 or something.
4.7. That's
Like,
horrible.
come on, man. Nah,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
it's horrible.
good. And Grant Williams has played small ball 5 plenty of times.
Yep. Riv says, any news on the Mavs 2023-24 City Edition jerseys? I've seen many in Utah jerseys, and they're nice. They released them already? They showed them? I need to look
Yeah,
them up.
I saw him on Twitter. Did you don't they show him on 2K?
No, they're not until
They don't.
they update them. So
Son of
once they're like released, then they'll put them on 2K.
Okay. I thought y'all might have got a sneak peek or
Nah,
something, man.
no sneak peek. They ain't give us that. They told us who the third best player was, and they said it was the White Powell on the team by the ratings.
Bro, I saw that. So I thought you said the White Powell. I mean, Max Cleveland better than the White Powell. Yeah, he's ranked under the White Powell.
Bro, all I'm saying to you, bro, explain it to me. I don't know what these people watching. Explain it to me, man.
I don't know. I need answers. I asked a million people the answers. Nobody can give me the answers. They keep giving me
and
the
they always say the same dumb stuff that don't make me feel any better. Like those, I'm like, please don't say set picks. Like I never thought anybody get a higher rate for
set picks or in the right place or great locker room guy. Any one of them three. If I hear that one more time, bro, I'm gonna lose it, bro.
Man, Riv says Otani and Trout both putting on that Dodgers blue.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad at having.
I'd rather take. You know what, Rivs? I'm gonna rather go for Trout. I think Otani going to cost too much. I know Trout been injured. I think Otani going to stay injured though, especially if you let him pitch. I think Trout just get Trout out of there. I think it'd be a better change of scenery, and I think you can actually pay cheaper for Trout at this point because of supposedly him going to decline. But I think Trout will be fine. I'd take Trout, put him over in left field or right field, one of the two. Man, give me Mike Trout. That's all I'm saying. Please, Mike Trout, come over here. Richard said, Andy, I think from Philadelphia.
You spend too much money right now.
So y'all still in the runnings for him, supposedly. Y'all would be. Y'all got all that money. I'll just give it to injured players. Richard says, Ray Charles says Dwight sucks. Y'all, we're going to make the playoffs, man. I got to make it. I got to see y'all play Houston in the divisional. Johnny B said, I seen a list earlier saying Trey was better than Kyrie. Go ahead, bro. That's you. I'm going to let you. I'm going to see what you're going to say on it. Because you be giving Trey's credit. So what you going to say?
Who got more All NBAs?
I mean, but one been in the league longer than another. And you can't. That don't work. For that. You can't do that. Trey's been. They both made third.
That was a cop out answer.
Yeah, I know. Neither one of them has made more higher than third, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I did not know. I know why I thought Trey made 2 All NBAs. He only made 1.
No, he made 1. Yeah, that 1 year he made it. He made third
All NBA. Yeah. Kai's been I think on 4, I believe, or 3 or 4
third teams or something like that. Yeah. So, who's better now, though? If Kyrie was on New Jersey right now, who's better?
Next question.
Oh man, Johnny B gonna eat you up. Pause on that one. Dave says Kai playing with Luka. He can take more breaks, and same with Luka. These guys can take turns playing and not having to work as hard. If we have a decent roster, we should be good. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a big if, man. We're gonna see. Like I said, we have to wait until training. I mean, I say training camp. Preseason, we'll see.
They're gonna get on you, man. I'm saying this. I'm gonna click on it. Riv says Johnny B. Trey has never been better than Kai. Do you know who made this list? Ref. You about to start, sir? Orange Juice said, "True. I forgot how bad Cat's contract was." Yeah, Orange Juice.
Yeah, his contract is. Shout out to Richard, man. He told us that on the members only show that day about his contract. I didn't. I forgot. I completely forgot about he had signed that contract. I was like, Jesus. Nope, never mind.
Yak says Kyrie played more games than Steph last year, 60 to 56, and was having a better season with Brooklyn before the trade. How doesn't he make any All NBA teams last year, but Steph makes second? Well, Kyrie fights against the 8-ball one, and
you know who votes for those too.
Yeah,
You know.
media. Also, it's not the elephant in the room. I guess it is the elephant in the room. We're gonna keep it how it is. Kyrie has not proven anything yet as being a number one. It's true. That's how it is. Like it's difference of being a number two on the team and benefit and than being a number one. And Steph said the benefit of being a number one, MVP, unanimous, and all that type of stuff. We already know when they play each other head to head. Kyrie goes at Steph and cooks him and all. But as far as like we talking about an NBA player, as far as a team player, and Steph has shown that he's more valuable. Steph has a system. Like I don't know if Kyrie has a system, if that makes sense. So it's no knock against Kyrie. Like Kyrie's talented as hell, but that's why I asked the question about Trey. Like Trey's been a number one. Trey's taking the team to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like I've never seen. I know Kyrie's talented. We talking about per one-on-one handles who will go at each other and beat in a one-on-one game. Kyrie probably will win against Trey. But I'm talking about as far as what I've seen you do on the NBA floor with a team, and Trey's kind of proved more. So I don't know how I would answer that question. Nancy says, King, I have to see that Jason Kidd is coaching to win this year before I'm willing to say Luke and Kai don't work. Yeah. My bad, y'all. I meant having this.
And you know dang well, Johnny. Kevin
Stop,
Porter
bro.
Jr.
This dude Johnny BB extreme, man. Talking Kevin Porter Jr.
Nah, this is different from
Yeah,
from Brittany,
Kevin.
man.
I think I'm not gonna lie to you.
Kevin might be done. I think he is done.
His career is over. He's done.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't think he'll play again.
Like they gave him chances before this.
Yeah.
Plenty of chances before this. Like he done, bro.
He's done. I looked at him and I said, damn, he done.
Yeah.
I literally said that. I said he's done. I don't think anybody give him a chance at it. If
Man,
all this stuff is true, it's
Houston can't. They said Houston can't punish him yet and all that.
Yeah,
Houston might not have to, man. That dude might be looking at jail time.
All this stuff I'm hearing true. He is celebrity, so you know how they play out as far as jail time. He ended up killing us, so that it sucks what it is. But I think he done, bro. Like that's
he done, bro. He done. even if let's just say hypothetically if they find him not guilty or whatever, it's like the perception, bro. It's yeah.
Bro. Riv says MPJ can get rebounds when needed to. He got like 15 in the finals elimination game. DP could never do that. You right about that, Rivs. I trust MPJ without being able to do anything to get more rebounds and assists than Dwight Powell. Nancy says Kyrie got like 7 rebounds in a few games last year. Yeah. Kyrie will grab rebounds. I don't have a problem with him. It's just the issue of that why can he get rebounds but Dwight Powell can't? Twiddle D and Twiddle Dumb says play in. Oh, a lot of people say play in. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hold up. Hold up. They're saying we gonna make the play in. Come on, Richard, man.
Hey, don't let Papa Cuban hear them say that.
Come on, man. Expectations for Kid this year. Who knows?
We don't know. Who knows, Johnny? It's like a flip of a coin. Heads or tails. We don't know.
I don't know what his job is. I don't know what his role is or what is he expected to do. I don't even know. So what's the expectations if I don't know what he's expected to do?
Hey, if he's not in the hot seat, then he can do whatever the heck he want, you know?
Yep. Riv says, I honestly thought that Boston would get CP3 to set up plays. I told Rod that'd be an awesome
yeah, we said that. Like, I don't know why he didn't go for like a CP3 or something.
Go grab him. At this part of his career where he could just be a point guard. Literally,
y'all feel like y'all that one piece away. You should have just went ahead and got him. But.
Yep. Riv says Joker got like 20 rebounds in the first half versus 80. That's what I was saying. Riv's like Joker got 20. He gonna get rebounds against anybody. That's what he does.
That is what he do.
Riv says I believe Kai made second team once back in his Cavalier days. Maybe. I know he never made it first before. I thought it was third. Lando says, what is the starting lineup as the Mavs roster stand? Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Grant Williams, and then I'm guessing Dwight Powell.
Oh, God. I thought you were going to say Lively, man.
Nah, man. The start on 2K24, want to know what the start lineup is? Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Josh Green, Grant Williams, and Dwight Powell. That's starting lineup on 2K, bro. So I'm just going off of 2K, man. Just go with the Rev
It's gonna be
says
a long season.
I just Googled it. Kai made second team with Boston. Okay. Oh shoot. Sorry, Black. What up, Black? Johnny B said we gotta change the show name to We Hate Powell. Man. I don't want to go that far, but it's getting Mark Cuban's fault. Shout out to Donnie Nelson. Nancy says the good thing about both of these rookies are they know what their identity is supposed to be. That's defense. Plus, I also think Grant is super excited to be here playing with Luka and Kyrie. She says, I think he'll be really hyped and excited and really giving us all to try to help these guys win. He also does play good defense. He goes against some of the biggest guys on the other team. I think we're gonna be top 10. I'm going top 10 in defense.
That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying about we was telling Jet that. That's why I was saying about him playing small ball 5. He done it a bunch of times in Boston. He's going against the bigger. Yeah, go watch his highlights. He played against bigger competition. Like that's why I said if you ask me, I would trust him playing the small ball 5 than I would have ever the White Powell playing the 5 in general. Like salute.
That's about
it. Miss one.
Oh, where am I? Oh, okay, I see.
Yep.
Whoa, yeah. For real?
Yeah, I sent you that. I sent that in the group.
Yeah, I thought you said he was hurt and all that. I didn't know he had he was like, I thought you said he got rocked and all that. He got to have the MRI.
No. Yeah, he had the MRI. That's the one I sent in the group. So I said, yep, it's over. We won.
That's the boy. I thought he was getting rocked on. Damn.
No earned runs today, but I mean he didn't pitch his full game today. So yeah, that's why I said it's over. But they're still winning right now. So I don't know.
Why you ain't get Justin Verlander, man?
Okay, man. He bring it
I'm
up.
Sorry, bro, man. Why I don't understand it. Like my head keeps saying, why? Why did y'all pick? Y'all had the choice. Y'all had the first pick. It's like having the first pick in the draft and choosing DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
you could have chose Luka. You said, I'll take DeAndre Ayton. It's like,
I'll take Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, take Marvin Bagley. But why? Why did you do that? He was right there. Johnny B said Brooklyn will have the number 1 defense this season. I wouldn't be surprised.
They probably will.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to have like the number 30 offense stuff. Lando says, what is Omax floor looking like? I'm thinking Kawhi light, maybe Pascal. You talking about as far as ceiling? I'm guessing you saying Lando.
Yeah, he said the Bobby said ceiling. I've been said Pascal. He plays exactly like Pascal Siakam to me.
Yeah, I said
like Pascal. And matter of fact, it's funny, man. Remember when I said that, and now I'm starting to see a lot of people starting to say that. So I compared him to Pascal, and I was like, okay, so everybody saw what I saw with this dude during summer.
Lando, I said Kawhi like you did as well because I feel like he might be a better jump shooter than Pascal.
Yeah, he's gonna be a better jump shooter, I believe.
And when you get that better jump shooter, I feel like that's what's gonna take him to that Kawhi type level and all that possibly. But I'm saying like I
say Pascal because of the way he's built. Like he's kind of like in that same mold.
Yeah, a little bit taller than Kawhi.
Where he can drive to the basket and everything like Pascal.
I'm saying a poor man Scottie Pippen. That's all I'm saying. Somewhere in that line.
So Stacey Augman, pretty much.
Yeah, somewhere. I mean,
I'm with a poor man.
Are you mad if we get Stacey Augman?
Yes, I am. I'm mad.
Oh, okay. But to say you mad if Omax Stacey Augman? Like,
I'll be mad if Stacey Augman.
I'm good with him being Stacey Augman. I'm fine with that. Richard says
we call him Plastic Man Jr.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Richard says if kid uses wings correctly, it should be good to great. They could cover Dwight. Yeah, I got you.
Right.
You meant sailing.
Man.
Riv says, Raul, go ahead and send us back. See,
nope.
He's gonna ask for a trade here, Rivs. Don't worry. Johnny B said Omax gonna be OG. I ain't better than OG. I think OG.
I think he's gonna be better than OG.
OG. So how about this one? I'll say this to y'all. If some team takes a chance on OG and trades a bunch of picks for him, it's gonna be a failure trade for whoever team does that.
It looks like it's probably what's gonna have to be because old Majah over here asking for somebody's house, their mama house, their firstborn, and a kidney.
I don't think OG. I don't think OG is gonna be better than Pascal. I don't think OG is gonna be better than Scotty Barnes. Um, I don't think OG is gonna be better than Fred VanVleet.
Ooh, that's shots
Uh,
right there.
is it
That's a
really?
hot take. Hot take.
Is that a hot take? Fred done been an all-star.
Mm.
Fred got a max contract. Why is it a hot take? Like we saying a guy is he? You think OG gonna make the All-Star team? Is it like guaranteed he gonna make the All-Star team? Okay. Shout out to your boy Messiah there.
No, remember we talked about that. We was like, so why you asking for that much for a guy who wasn't even an All-Star or anything, bro? Like
They
he
get
won
it,
like
man.
5 or 6 like first rounds. Like, nah, he lost. That's why he's still playing for Toronto. Nobody giving him no 5 or 6 first round picks for no OG. He
Has
good, but come on, man, calm down.
has OG ever been like borderline All-Star yet?
No, I never
No.
heard his name being
Like
mentioned in the. Yeah, I mean, like,
no.
come on, man.
No. So like why are we even doing this? Like stop. Precision. Like if that's the case, then damn, why don't y'all give Josh Green this value? Can we get like 4 first rounders for Josh Green? If that's the case, Precision.
And this is why Majai right now is being questioned.
Precision said every time I think about the Mavs, all I can freaking think about is the White Powell. That man is so freaking sorry. It's unbelievable he is even in the league. He shouldn't ever touch the court. Black Noir says, can Omax be a better defender than McDaniels? Yes.
Yes. A more versatile defender. I mean, McDaniels is nice.
Yeah, he is. But I think Omax can be. I think Omax will be I think Omax will be a shutdown defender, like a lockdown defender. And that's difficult in this day and age. But I think Omax gonna be like Kawhi as far as on defense, bro. But that's why I say Kawhi thing. I think he's gonna be a beast on defense. Precision says stretch and wave that clown Dwight Powell, get him out of Dallas. Jimmy John's fast. I mean, we just got rid of Megiddo, man. We can't do that quick, Precision. Just gave him the contract. Y'all trying to have all these contracts over our head for the rest of these years. G2 says, so have we bestowed the great D Powell, the moniker TCJ, now that THJ is somewhat decent towards the end? Yes.
Yes, we have G2. We kind of mentioned that last year. He is now officially the trash can juice.
Hold up. Richard says Grady Dick going to be better than OG.
Man. Shots fire. I gotta give him this one, man. I'm turn that mug up too, man. Where's it at?
Richard,
Richard, man.
It's not that OG. I think OG is not good. It's just like, what are they like? I don't get it. Like OG is still a prospect at this point.
He been in the league since 2016.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like why is he still? Lando said OG is way too offensively limited for Toronto to expect these packages. The only reason I think they're asking that is how open the West is. So the issue, Lando, is that I think he's their best 3-point shooter, maybe. So that's why he's a straight 3-and-D guy, and he's like stupid.
He's still going off of the potential. Like he's showing the potential.
But
like you said, he's been in the league since like 16, but it's like you still haven't made it. Because remember, they were comparing him to Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of college and stuff.
He's a 3-and-D though. I don't think he's a guy that's gonna make his own shot all the time. Like I don't think that's him. I think he's 3-and-D.
He's gotten better at that, but like I said, you're still growing on that though. It's not like you're not like a consistent like, okay, this guy gonna give you this every night. You show flashes every once in a while. You know what I mean? So
Grant Williams can make shots, right, and do some things on his own. That doesn't mean he's gonna ever be a number one on the team that's gonna be going around and you feel me? Like he still is mainly a 3-and-D. He's just a 3-and-D that can do extra things when guys collapse on him and stuff like that. But OG's not hurt. They got Scotty Barnes after OG. Scotty Barnes is more talented than OG Anunoby. Like, and he had a bad year last year. Even on this bad year last year, which will be a down sophomore year, it was better than OG.
Sophomore slump.
Yeah, it's better than OG. That's how I feel.
Hey, remember when Luka had that sophomore slump? He scored more points.
Yeah. Remember Luka had that 5th year slump? Got 32, 8, and 8?
Yeah.
50%. It's
He hits
crazy.
everybody, King. He hits everybody.
Johnny B said, "Stop, King.
Oh,
OG way better than Josh." Then we need to
hey,
get rid
hey,
of Josh, then, man. If OG
hey,
way better than Josh like that,
hey, Johnny King say he'll see you on Friday, man.
yeah, man, get rid of Josh then. Like, get rid of him. If OG's way better than Josh, I don't know about no way better. Like Johnny B, how much would it take for Josh to be better than OG or comparable to OG? How much more he got to do? I don't think it's that far for him to be OG level. That 12 I'm talking about, brother, we talk about all the time. That's not OG level. Shooting what he shoots right now, 50 and 40. On the defense he does, if he's the main defender, that he's not comparable to OG Anunoby. Nancy says, "Ro, don't forget that whenever someone's playing for another team, they're good, but then whenever they come to the Mavs, all of a sudden they're not a good player, and we should be worried." Not everybody, just the Mavericks always choose the players that they probably shouldn't. Like they get fooled by foolish people. That's like, why'd you choose
No,
Chandler
I
Parsons?
know, I know where you was going with that, Nancy. She kind of bringing up the whole Christian Wood thing.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
when they get here, they're not good, though they're good.
everybody else can be here for 8 years and be trash, and we cool with that. But then whoever comes in here, you better be a Hall of Famer coming through the door as soon as you step on the floor.
Shout out to Rondo for getting us Dwight Powell. G2 said, "I can't tell who has more cold feet. A groom on his wedding day, Rangers against Houston, Giants organization, or Dwight Powell stat sheet." Jeez,
Oh
bro.
man,
Bro, y'all gotta at least make the playoffs. Like, well, no matter what happens, bro.
right?
I don't want y'all to be associated. Like I was telling Queen the other day. I was like,
Mm.
"Man, yo, this is gonna be harsh if y'all like for baseball. Like, this is embarrassing." And I'm like, I don't want y'all to go through that, but
Bro,
y'all got
they
playoffs,
had
man.
conversation pieces coming out about us being, maybe one of the like 4 teams in the league to be contenders for the World Series and all that stuff.
Bro, y'all supposed to have the best offense ever and all that stuff at one point. That's what they been talking about. Like y'all was
That's
ridiculous.
why we reboosted our bullpen during the trade deadline. That's why we really focus on pitching this trade deadline. Like I said, we got to do the top of the rotation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey man, I still think y'all gonna make it though. I think y'all gonna make. So how about this? Wouldn't this be a dream scenario? I told you, y'all World Series is gonna be playing against Houston. I already told you. You gonna make it
Bro,
in.
them Texas gonna be stupid, boy, here in Texas, man.
You
I'm
gonna
telling you
make
that
it
now.
in, right? Y'all gonna make it in. Y'all gonna play Houston, and y'all gonna beat Houston in the playoffs. That's when y'all gonna beat them.
I hope so.
That would be the perfect story. That's y'all World Series right there alone, and then y'all can lose to us and watch us and cheer for us.
Okay.
So that's how it's gonna work for you. I'm trying to get y'all to the CS, man. Precision said, "I still believe the Mavs will acquire DeAndre Ayton for THJ and Holmes now that McGee is gone. Probably mid-season though. Suns got too many players who want command of the ball. Ayton won't be happy. Yeah, just the longer it goes on, Precision is just like we're not gonna be only suitors for him. Like that's why
Yeah.
go
That's
now
why I
if you
wanted
want
to
to
get
get
it
him. Like,
done. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get it
yeah.
done now.
Plus, who knows if
Especially like,
Ayton does?
and then
He might
on
go
top of
off.
that, with his value is lower.
Yeah,
It's probably the lowest it
that's what I'm
is right
saying.
now. Like,
He might go off. Excuse me. Like
eh,
who knows? I mean, I know
yeah.
we're saying that he probably won't be happy, but who's to say he will? He might go and we never know. You never know with the NBA. He might go and dominate the first half and be 20 and 10 or something like that. And we're like, damn, we could have had DeAndre Ayton. Lando says Josh and OG are very different. Josh can guard smaller guards. OG can guard bigger wings. Plus, Josh is more. I just feel like Josh's offense is better than OG's, man. Like his all around offense. And it's not that far from him to be a defensive type player like OG, I feel like. So I don't know. He said OG averaged 17 and 7 last year. Josh could never. Oh no, man. OG was the third guy on the team, though. Third/second between the injuries. Josh has never. Richard said from chats after G2 got commented tonight. Which one?
The one with
The cold feet one with y'all?
yeah.
Eesh. Rev says all jokes aside, but what's the deal with you guys versus the Astros, man? They do y'all so dirty when y'all play. I see why y'all tried to fight them back when you guys were in Houston. I asked the same question, Revs. I asked the same. What the heck is it? Why do they do
And
y'all?
real, the bad part about it is we get worse every time we play them.
They beat the hell out of you. I'm like,
This last series we played them, we got it's crazy.
it don't make sense the way y'all was playing all year to then against Houston be like you look like you the A's or the Kansas City Royals when y'all play them. Like it'd be like I don't know what they got on y'all head as far as the juju. Johnny B says 17-5, my bad. 47, 38, and 43 shooting split. So Josh 83. Green shoots better than him. 83, I'm sorry. Josh Green already shoots better than him from the field and probably gets about the same amount of rebounds and all that already. So you're saying it's 17 points? I mean, I don't think OG way better than I just think OG.
Josh Green got you 50 and 40, Johnny B.
Yeah, so I'm saying his shoot split's already better other than the free throws. Orlando said, yeah, Josh is really good connective passer and is good at passing in general. Yeah. Like Josh Green's offense, and Josh Green can handle the ball as being like a playmaker at times. So even though he may not be, like I said, the main guy, you don't want him to be that. OG, I don't think he's really that guy. Dave says, Kai is one of the most chill guys on the court. You hardly see him lose his cool. I hope he gets on Luka's case. It makes him control his anger issues with the ref. I feel you, Div. It's a good point. Riv says, Ro, you guys were a top 3 team most of the season, then fell off a cliff. So, man, that's not normal.
Like I said, Rivs, we after the trade deadline, I think we won like 10 straight, won 10 out of 11. And then, like, after we lost that first one, that's when we kind of just went down. I think we lost like 8 out of 9 after that or something like that, man. Some of our bats started getting hurt. We tried to boost our bullpen up. Bullpen started getting rocked. Our closer gave up like 14 closeouts. It's like
what was it? He failed. He didn't close. He
didn't close. Yeah. It was like 14 or 15 or something like that, man.
14 in a row that John.
In a row. Yeah. That's what killed us, Ribs. Then, like I said, our bats weren't supporting our pitching, man. Like I said, in that Houston series, we was losing like 14-1, like 12-3.
Why did y'all manage your loud? But why would y'all manage your loud person the blow? That's what it is. Pause. A blow 14 saves. Like 14 in a row. He can't be a closer.
I think one of them games, Scherzer gave like 7 or 8 like earned runs, bro. Like I was like
14 in a row. Wow, you can't be a closer doing that. That's like none. Colton, what up? Says, why trade for OG if he doesn't move the needle? If we did trade for OG, then who y'all sending? I ain't saying OG.
No, we weren't saying traded for him. We were just saying trading OG being traded in general. Like Bajaj wants like 25 first rounds for him or some trash. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. You want like a lot of first rounds for a guy who ain't even an all-star. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trading Josh Green for OG.
You did all that talking about OG. Now you're saying you would.
Hold up. I said I did all that talking as far as the picks and all that. If we talking about straight up though, you're not trading Josh for OG?
Oh, I would. I'm just saying. I'm surprised you saying this. You just told Johnny shut up and get off the show.
I'm saying he's not way better than him, but right now I know what OG gets. 17-5 beside Luka in them. As his 3-and-D guy,
he would definitely be the third option.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm down with that. Like I know where he sits and what he is, so I'm fine with that. But
I just don't want to give up everything for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up the house for him. We talking about Josh Green for OG though, or would you trade Josh and here you go, bro?
And Tim?
No. No, I know you probably do that. You probably still say yeah to that. Would you trade both our young guys for OG?
Nope.
I think I may say yes.
You're doing a lot of cussing right now, my guy.
I know. I think I might do it though. I think if it was nothing else included, just both the young guys, I think I'd do it. I think OG fits better than both of them right now.
I wouldn't be mad. But if you ask me like straight up like what I do, like
that's better than 4 first rounds.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway. And it's like, okay, I'm not gonna be mad, I guess. I'll be like, okay, whatever, you did it.
That's like would the team really suck or like go bad?
Oh no.
Had him instead of both of them? Like I think we may be in a better position. It would be bad to see both of them gone and know we drafted both of them. But if they both got us OG,
then he done his job.
They did their job. Yeah, like it still works. So I'm down. Johnny B said he got good shooting splits because he gets very little shots. OG is a go-to guy out there. I agree. You're right about that, Johnny B. Riv says y'all trading Josh in a first for OG. No.
No.
Josh and Jaden Hardy, I'm trading. If he that first, since they said like other like Tweedledee and Tweedledum said treat that first round that we gave for Christian Wood like it's a second round because our first round was really Jaden Hardy. So I'm trading Jaden Hardy and Josh Green for OG. Colton said I'd send Hardy in the first for OG plus whatever salary filler to make it work. I feel you. Then we getting too many of the same position players though, Colton. That'd be the issue as far as. Then we got we pushed Josh Green even further down the totem pole. So why are we keeping him? Richard says, but I understand though. Richard says they ain't saying y'all falling apart like the Braves in the playoffs. I was a Smoltz fan. That's how long since baseball broke me. Oh man. John Smoltz.
Yeah, man.
Lando said, give me Jared Allen over OG. I don't know.
I can't be mad at that, I guess. He fit a need.
Yeah, I don't know. Either one. Vaughn says, are you guys worried about kids coaching? He looked like he barely make any adjustments. His defensive schemes might have worked against the Suns before, but Golden State already showed it can't stop them.
So this is what we said, Vaughn, on the members only show. You probably heard this. We're hoping that because he has a center like Derek Lively now, that it won't be such a gimmicky scheme anymore. It could be a straight up defense. So I don't know.
You feel like his scheme didn't work against Golden State?
I think Golden State's scheme worked against us.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Like, Steph Curry wasn't that amazing and all that. Like I think it worked. It's just that they had like a Von Looney who was getting
you know what's funny you said that, bro? I was watching something today and somebody else said that too. They said it wasn't Steph Curry that killed us. It was getting killed in the paint.
It's Kevon Looney. Looney and Andrew Wiggins destroyed us.
Bro, what did I watch? Somebody said that. I said, wow, they must have watched the series too.
That's why I'm like, I don't think the defensive scheme against Golden State was the issue. Kevon Looney made his like life against us.
It might have been a mismatch. I think they said that. I think it was like Kevin O'Connell. Somebody said it. Like, it wasn't Steph that killed him. It was it was the guys in the paint.
Steph didn't go off until Boston. Like against us, Steph was like, okay. Remember, they was giving Andrew Wiggins more credit than Steph against us.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that's the reason he should have been on the All-Star team starting. He showed that guy. You know, every time it's about Luka, they got to find a reason to say somebody should have got over Luka. Oh, show him. Show that guy.
You talking about the guy that Luka? He was guarding Luka, but Luka was still shooting 50%.
Yep.
Precision, okay, gotcha.
Precision says, fire Dwight Powell. He is a soft teddy bear. Sorry, players have seasons / career highs on the Mavs because of that clown. He is laughable in the starting lineup. Lively must start if no moves happen.
I didn't hear no lies. When I be mad if Lively started.
Dave says, great show, guys. Keep grinding. You guys should try to get some other guys in your show, like Jimmy Hyrule. Yeah, Jimmy Hyrule, I watch him too. I watch a whole bunch of them.
I ain't never heard of him.
Oh, you said Jimmy. All the guys, man. I can't.
Who we say we going to get on?
Time Machine.
Oh yeah. We got to try to see if we can hit him up.
You think of his name again? I lost it.
Davis.
Something David.
David. Wow, I'm blanking on his man's name.
I forgot that quick. I just said it out loud. I was thinking
Sean David.
Sean David. Yep, Sean David. Sean David. Yeah. Johnny B says a first round pick and Josh for OG. I do that in New York minute. I give him 2 seconds and Josh for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to say that first.
That first is that. I need to see the season playing out for that last first, y'all. Like I'm not. If we give up that first, if anything happens in the season and we like, man, this ain't that good, we done. Riv says Josh Hardy and a first in a 3-team trade for OG and E. That might be coming tonight, Rivs. I'll do that one. I'll do that, bro. Like I don't know how you feel about it. I'll give it Josh.
You give me OG and A, that's the ring, man.
Yep, I'm done. I'm doing that. Rivs. That's yes. She said yes. Johnny B said Kyrie averaged 22, I think, against us for the series. Yeah. Riv says, real talk, Kevon Looney is underrated, bro. We having a bunch of 15, 20 rebound games, and people barely even talk about it.
Yeah.
They barely talked about it until he played the Dallas Mavericks. Bro, he's about to be in China somewhere or something. Real talk. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
He killed Dwight Powell and Master Cleveland in that series, bro. Demolished him too.
Bro, I was sitting there thinking, I swear, before that series started, I didn't think nothing about Kevon Looney. I'm like, you know what? Dwight gonna be able to actually show off in this series against. They don't got no big man.
He so did say that.
You feel me? I'm like, they don't got no big man. Dwight about to come back finally. He gonna be able to be used.
Well, we disrespected Kevon
And then
Looney, man.
Kevon Looney said, "What do you think?" I was like, "I'm sorry, Kevon. I did not know your game, bro. I forgot about your game.
I did not know you was Moses Malone,
man. I apologize, Kevon Looney. Like I thought Dwight Powell was gonna go off against you, bro. What? Man. Cody Zeller. What was I thinking? Lando said, "How crazy would it, bro? If they had Cody Zeller on Golden State, they'd beat us." Lando said, "How crazy would it be if DJJ started this season?" I'd be kind of disappointed if he started, to tell you the truth.
I don't think it'd be too crazy.
I'd be disappointed if he's starting.
Who's I would be surprised, I guess. Probably Josh Green.
Yeah, that mean, bro, you think he only better shooter than Josh Green?
No, I know he wouldn't.
I
think he averaged like 30% from three.
So you saying Jason Kidd is doing something stupid?
Would you be surprised?
No. Div says how hard
man, so we can get this. Right.
Div says how hard is it for you guys to get Cuban to get on your show? I mean, ask Mark Cuban. If he down, I'm down. Colton says Mavs trade THJ Holmes Morris for Tobias Harris, then trade Green for Allen Capella. Use our remaining. Yeah, Allen or Capella. Yeah, use our remaining first and seconds to fix the roster further as needed. This assumes Omax and D Lively work. By the way, I don't want to trade Green for Allen or Capella.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Especially not Capella. You know how I feel about Capella.
And I kind of don't. Thing is, I don't really need THJ and Tobias Harris fit that same mold for me. Like I know Tobias a better defender, but like for the team, what he's gonna be asked to do is play a THJ role. Like we already have the defenders, so we need a guy that can knock down shots and all that. And I kind of trust THJ to do that more than Tobias Harris. Lando said, "I knew that Kevon was going to feast on us, dude, as a rebounding demon." I told you, I apologize to Kevon.
I apologize.
I apologize to you, Kevon Looney, bro. I did not expect that, bro. I did not, like you said, Moses Malone, bro. Like that's an understatement. Div says, "Go watch Euro coaches. All they needed was to watch a couple games and then to attack Powell repeatedly. Dude is a black hole on defense. He ain't even a cone. He said a black hole. So they go through him, bro, and hit him in his face."
Facts.
Rev says Kevon even had like 220 rebound games versus 80 in the playoffs. Yeah, Kevon made his name once he went against us, Revs. He changed his whole like outlook, his whole multiverse changed when he saw Dwight Powell. G2 said, "How much should I sell for a signed Powell shirt? Being the shirt is from the official TCJ shirt from We Talk." Man, that's gonna be a collector's edition. GT, you can get him to sign that trash can juice. He probably would. He probably wouldn't even know what's going on. Just get him to sign.
Probably would.
I got a shirt signed that's like, "Oh, Dwight, can you sign my shirt?" Sure. Oh, that's
official trash can juice.
Yeah, but that's it, bro. We good.
All right, y'all. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us, man, tonight for a brand spanking new episode, guys. We definitely appreciate y'all. We will be back here on Friday with the Glow Yard members. Y'all know how we do this, man. And also, we'll be back with everybody else on Saturday. Might have a crossover sometime this week. We don't know. If not, you guys already know what to do. We'll be back here on Saturday. Glow Yard members will be back here on Friday, man.
No.
No.
I said for the team and what he does, he's not. Trust me, he's not better. I'm not that foolish. So.
But yeah, also too, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, guys, into Dallas Mavericks content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and go ahead and join the Glow Yard family here. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, guys, just hit that join button right next to the subscribe button if you're on an Android or a computer. And if you are on an iPhone, guys, you have to go through Safari, through the YouTube desktop, and join that way. Find our page and then hit join that way. Also too, for the guys, everybody watching the show today, please hit that like button, guys. Everybody, please definitely hit that like button on your way out. Also follow us on all our socials. I have all the links down in the description box below. What else? What am I missing? Oh, and this will be a podcast form tonight. Kings, everything I'm forgetting here.
Share, and more share. Thank you guys. If you want Cuban to get on here, please let them know. We love to have him on the show. And so you're welcome to leave. Just to let you know. Appreciate you though for watching the show. Go ahead, Ray.
Oh wait, what happened?
Oh no, you're just saying calling out stuff trash.
Okay,
thank
whatever. You. Anyway, but yeah, that's gonna probably do it.
It's the end of the show. Thank you.
It's gonna probably do it for us anyway. But yeah, listen, guys. Like I said, we'll be back here on Friday for the Glow Yard members, and we'll also be back here Saturday for everybody else. With all that being said, guys, it is your boy Real. Got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, guys. Go Mavs, and we out.